The highest peak in Japan is Mount Fuji, with a height of 3,776 meters, or about 12,388 feet, above sea level. Mount Fuji is known as a symbol of the Japanese state that is sanctified by the locals. Mount Fuji has a beautiful, magnificent, and varied panorama of the mountain summit. It is called varied because the conditions of the summit are heavily influenced by the weather conditions. Mount Fuji is a national symbol of Japan with a long cultural history. This mountain has long been used as a pilgrimage and inspired artists and poets. In addition to its tourist and cultural value, Mount Fuji sanctified the surrounding population because of its past connection to Shinto and Buddhist religious practices. Although safe for hiking, Mount Fuji is one of the most active volcanoes. There is a Shiraito waterfall located in Shizuoka Prefecture, Fujinomiya City. This waterfall is one of the springs that originate from Mount Fuji. If you want to capture the beauty of Mount Fuji, you can't ignore the scenery of the 5 lakes around the mountains. These 5 lakes consist of Kawaguchiko, Saiko, Yamanakako, Shojiko, and Motosuko. A lot of people think that this land on Mount Fuji belongs to the government because it's a Japanese icon, but the fact is that not all of it is owned by the government, and there are other parties in the land. Mount Fuji's height is 3,776 meters, but the units that are often used to describe the mountain tracks are called stations. Mount Fuji has 10 stations to reach the summit. Skiing is a sport that represents winter. Many people are attracted to ski resorts to have fun in the snow. In fact, Mount Fuji was the first ski activity site in Japan. Mount Fuji not only holds interesting facts, but also holds myths, legends or mysteries believed by the locals. One of the scary things that even the world knows about is about the Aokigahara forest on Mount Fuji, which is a spot for people to commit suicide. They'll hang themselves in the forest trees. In fact, there are at least hundreds of people who have committed suicide in this Aokigahara forest every year. This is because the people believe that Mount Fuji is one of the symbols of immortality.